So for this wonderful year of 2023, I have decided that I would like to complete a save file. However, do I think I'm going to do it within this year? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, but we shall see. Hello, my friends. Hello, witches. It is Luca, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are doing another speed build for my save file. So if you have not seen my previous builds for my save file, I'll leave a link to a couple playlists down below. I have completed Moonwood Mill and I have started Evergreen Harbor, but I just really was itching to build on this little island in Windenburg here. So I thought, you know what, let's just digress and let's build a little cottage here on the island of Windenburg. I never remember what this island is actually called because you know how in The Sims 4, every little neighborhood, district, whatever you want to call it, they all have different names. I can never remember the names of any of them. So let me know in the comments because I guarantee you I will still not look it up after this video, but I just saw this little cozy little cottage on Pinterest, and I really liked the shape of it, and it's a really simple design too because at least for my save file, I am trying to make these homes pretty simple and pretty just, I don't know, playable. And this home is, I have a backstory for it and everything. I still need to make the Sims for it, which I actually plan on doing soon because I have some other Sims that I need to create for my other builds that I've done. But for this little cottage, I decided that it would be for, I had a whole story in my head. So let's just go with it here. Hopefully I'll remember to do this Sim, but it's a grandfather who is, you know, fairly recently divorced. He's probably in his like mid to late 50s, give or take. You know, he's not an elder, of course, but he has grandkids, and you know, he recently got divorced from his wife because he finally made the decision that he made the decision to come out as gay. And so he is, you know, living his best life right now in this little cottage just on his own, just trying to kind of get things situated with himself. And then maybe he meets, attractive farmer that lives on the island as well. And the two of them, you know, grow close together. And I was thinking, you know, maybe I want to make his like ex-wife, and like she's like really cool with everything. And maybe they have like a couple kids, a couple grandkids. I don't know. I don't, that's a jumping off point. It might change in the actual save file, but it would be cool if maybe one of his kids was in one of the other builds that I've done in the past. That would be kind of fun. Or maybe, oh, here's the tea, here's the lore. Maybe he is divorced from the Millers, the grandmother from the Millers family that I did recently. Check out the large family farmhouse that I did for Moonwood Mill, linked in the description. There's a big family, big farmhouse, but the grandmother, she's kind of like the leader of the family. What if she is his ex-wife? That would be so great. I'm writing that down really quickly. Hold on. Yeah, and so like they're still the Millers. He isn't a Miller. Maybe he changed his name to Miller or something because you know, it was such an important family in Moonwood Mill. Yeah, that's great. I just wrote that down because I do not want to forget that. But anyways, but this little cottage that he lives in here is just a simple little 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. It is considered a tiny home. Technically, it is 81 tiles, so it is a small home. It doesn't really have that many perks to have a small home, but you know, the bills are a little cheaper, and your moodlets that are like good moodlets last longer, so that's good. And then, you know, it's just a cozy little cottage. It's very rustic. It's just very low-key as well because I didn't want there to be a lot of like contrasting colors. I wanted it to be pretty like just calming and soft and easy, and I do really try to focus on the landscaping, at least for my save file builds. I'm making myself really hone the landscaping and make it really detailed and, you know, just give it a lot of life. I will say here, I did add this little side shed here, and I forgot to put anything in it in the build, but I'm going to go back and fill it up for the save file. So I might put like a workbench in there and just like some tools or something, because on the gallery, actually, I think it's Simlacy did this. I'm pretty sure it was Simlacy, unless she's the one who talked about it in a speed build once. But there is a room build on the gallery with the like you know, those tools from debug, like the broom, like a rake, like stuff like that, like shovels, just things that your Sims will have, like if they're like shoveling snow or something. And someone has taken the tool mod and rotated them so that you can just place them down as items, like in like random spaces, like up against the walls. It's really cool. Really cool. Speaking of ghouls, I have some ideas. Total digress while we just do this landscaping, because it's a lot of landscaping in this first little bit, y'all, because I just really wanted to go full detail mode. But I wanted to kind of chat a little bit as well today, because I have been thinking about kind of focusing on gameplay on my channel. When I say gameplay, I mean doing like Let's Plays a little bit more on my channel, because I've been having so much fun with my Rags to Riches challenge hard mode. Check that out as well. I'll leave that linked. I really hope I remember to link everything. I'm going to forget. Let me write this down again. I have been really organized lately. So I have a notebook and I have a Google Sheet for my content calendar. Oh, I've been so great about it. But like I said, I've been wanting to focus a little bit more on Let's Plays, because I've been having so much fun with Rags to Riches. And I was like, you know, I really want to do more gameplay, but I don't want to do another challenge right now, because I don't want to have like multiple challenges going on, because that would be like a little bit too much, you know? And I was thinking, you know, what if we did little mini series, maybe some just like little day in the life of, you know, some family home sims, some family sims, or maybe just like a magical legacy challenge. Not really a challenge, maybe not really a challenge, but like a low-key challenge, you know, where I just have to play with magical sims for one family and then move on to the next. Or it could just be a mini-series where each mini-series is based off of an occult. Maybe I can do that as well. I don't know. I just want to do something a little bit different so that, you know, it's just fun and engaging for all of us to enjoy. But just let me know if you have any ideas about those kind of gameplay concepts. If you have any ideas about those, just let me know in the comments. It really does help me out, because sometimes you all have like, and I'm when I say sometimes, I mean all the time, you always have such great ideas. Like you all are so great. You all are like low-key better at this game. Like I have almost 6,000 hours in this game. Still feel like I'm a noob. Like honestly, this home though, oh my gosh, let me just talk about it a little bit more again. I am obsessed with the landscaping, because I love it whenever I make myself focus on the landscaping. I made sure to put a lot of detail. I put a little chicken coop, by the way. I thought he could have some chickens. Why not? You gotta have some chickens. At least in this economy with the eggs, which apparently eggs aren't super expensive now, or at least I guess it depends on where you are. But having chickens, girl, in this day and age, you need chickens. Okay, it's gonna save you a lot of money. But regardless, I gave him a little chicken coop and some little planter boxes as well, because you know, where would it, like what kind of build would it be from me if I didn't include a place to grow food and some kind of chickens or something? Because at least in my save file, I have included that in almost every build that I've done. Yeah, it's hard not to, honestly. And here I'm actually making the ambitious decision here, which it wasn't too bad, to kind of like, what's the word? Line all of the pathways and everything with these rocks from debug. These are the live edit objects. I'm able to find them pretty easily by using the Better Build By mod by Twisted Mexi. Definitely recommend that build by mod. I'm sorry, y'all. I have not had enough coffee today, and so I'm just like very stumbly with my words. But I recommend the Better Build By mod. That's really hard to say, and it's very handy. It's just twistedmexi.com. You can just find everything there. I will try to leave it linked in the description, but if not, it's just twistedmexi.com. His gameplay mods are superior. They just help so much. And I've heard from Twitter, I've seen on Twitter that they are working on a better Kaz mod, which I am going to lose my mind over, let's be honest. But speaking of mods, I'm just going to tell y'all right now, you better be backing up your save files. All you need to do is just go to Documents. I think it's Sims 4, and there's like a saves folder. You better copy that folder and paste it onto your desktop or somewhere where you can store it safely, because this update's gonna be big. Like, we're getting an update soon. We probably, honestly, the time that you all are watching this video, let me double check. The time that you're watching this video right now may be close to when the update is about to come out, or it's already come out. I'm not really sure, but oh my gosh. It's a major update. We're going to have infants. We're going to have so many new gameplay features just in the base game alone. And on top of that, we're getting growing together. So back up your saves because mods are going to break. Every single one of them, all of them, everything. Everything's going to be broken. So that's why I'm already myself going through my mods folder and cleaning it out, because I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to prepare and I'm just going to make myself play with no CC for the most part. I don't really use custom content in any of my builds, of course, but I do have a few in my personal gameplay, but you know, I'm probably going to have to fix that too. But yeah, I have some CC for Kaz, and y'all better be preparing, because let me just tell you, it's going to be rough. It's worth it though, because we're getting infants. I'm so excited. I'm so honestly excited for this update. It's going to add so much, and I think it's really going to help polish The Sims 4 a little bit. At least I'm hoping, fingers crossed. But the only downside to it really is that it's just going to give me some more lots to have to fill up, and it's just going to make this make the time that I'm working on this save file even longer. But I'm really having fun with the save file. It's pretty cool, and I really need to make The Sims. I really need to make The Sims. I don't know, would you all be interested in seeing like me make a bunch of Sims in one video? I wouldn't do it live. I would do like a voiceover possibly, and just give you all little backstories and stuff. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm not really sure if Kaz videos are like the most popular. I feel like for some people they are, because you know, some people are just like crazy good at it and it's like their thing, but for me it's not. But I don't know, maybe pushing myself outside of the box is what I need to do, which is definitely true. We still have quite a few minutes left of this video, and I have rambled on quite a bit because, you know, caffeine and me, but I thought, you know, we recently did this in a video. How about we do it again? Let's do another tarot reading today. So if you don't know, I did this in a recent build and it's been a while, but I like to do some tarot readings here and there, and I have a tarot deck. It's called the Light Seers Tarot. It is by Chris Ann, and definitely check it out if you are a tarot person. But I'm shuffling my cards right now. Hopefully you got that really nice ASMR. Is it really nice ASMR? Probably not. It's probably just like weird background noise for you, but I really enjoy doing this. But basically what I like to do, and today what we're going to do is a two card pull, and then we'll pull an extra if we need. But basically the first card is going to be upright. It is basically a message of light for the day. I need to redo this. A message of light for the day. So like, what opportunities do you need to like work on that are going to make you better? You know, things that are bringing you joy, stuff like that. And then the second card is going to be pulled in reverse, which is basically what are some challenges that you're going to face? What are some challenges that you're going to have to kind of prepare for, or hell, even just small things that you need to work on too. Like, I don't know, like just because a card is like not upright, like if it's pulled in reverse, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's different. And so let's go ahead and let me pull some cards. Well, isn't this a pickle? Now, I'm just going to tell you right now, you can take whatever you want from this tarot read. This is mainly for me, but if you are watching this and you are kind of drawn to it, that's the power behind it. You know, that you take with it, you take from it what you resonate with, and what you don't resonate with, you can just throw away. So yeah, just remember that. Okay, so the first card, I immediately saw it and I was like, yeah, that feels good. I feel that makes me feel comforted. It is the 10 of Pentacles in like upright. Essentially what that one means is spiritual and material abundance, community, like wealth, prosperity, building a legacy. I really feel good about that, because I feel hopeful recently. Like, I've really been feeling hopeful, and this is kind of the cards reminding me, being like, hey, it's okay to feel that. It's okay to like embrace that. It's because, you know, you tend to kind of push that away sometimes because you're afraid, but it's okay to just like accept it and just kind of, you know, be happy and comfortable in being happy and comfortable. So yeah, that's a pretty good one to start with. Okay, so the second card I pulled in reverse is the Tower. That is a major arcana. At first I was kind of worried, because the Tower can be a crazy card, because, you know, it's a major arcana, but already it's a crazy card, because in upright it means a lot of change and a lot of chaos, but this one in reverse actually isn't so bad, because it does say things about life being stale, refusing to change, fear of the unknown and all that. But something that fear of the unknown really resonates with me, because I have that issue a lot. I have an issue a lot. And it kind of works with the Ten of Pentacles, because it's saying, hey, there is going to be some of these new opportunities coming up, but you need to be prepared for you being afraid of the unknown. Like, these things aren't bad. These things are good things that are going to be for you, and you're gonna grow even more with that. And so, yes, it's okay to be nervous about these new things, but embrace them. The Ten of Pentacles is saying, hey, you need to embrace those new things, because these new things are going to teach you so much about yourself, and you're going to be really excited, and you're going to be really happy with this. Wow, that was pretty good. Honestly, that was a pretty good little read. Honestly, sometimes my cards, let me tell you, my deck, now every deck is going to be different. Even if it is the same exact deck, like appearance-wise, they're going to be different. They're going to feel different. It's all about the energy that you use them for. And for me, I always use them for good things, and like good energies, and, helpful things and tips and stuff. And let me tell you, my deck will read you to filth. It will read you to filth. She will just be like, oh, you're being hard on yourself? I don't think so. And so, you know what? Let's just pull another card. It's just fun to pull another card just to see. We don't have to resonate with it if we don't want to. It is Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, girl, I know, I get it. Don't get too wrapped up in your work. I get it. Is that what it is? Let me look. It actually doesn't mean workaholic. I thought it did. I misremembered. But it essentially was like, yeah, you need to like focus your energies on something. It's like you're kind of unfocused and scattered right now, and it's because of all these new things coming up, and it's okay. Just kind of relax, take one thing at a time. So yeah, it's just kind of adding on to what I was saying earlier. It's just like, you got to take one thing at a time, embrace the new things, and be excited for them, because new things are scary, but they can be also really fun. And yeah, I'm not going to talk too much, because, career paths and all that stuff change all the time, but I've just been feeling really good about where I'm going right now. Like, I feel like I'm getting a much better hold on myself, because there for a bit I was all over the place, let me tell you. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that little reading there. That was really fun. I should do that more often in my builds. I've always really enjoyed doing tarot readings anyways, and I actually keep my tarot cards on me like all the time, because like I'll have like coworkers and people be like, oh my gosh, do you have your tarot cards? Can you like give me a reading today? And I'm like, okay, sure. It's a lot of fun, and I might not be the best at it, and I might not be super knowledgeable, but I do enjoy it, and I hope you all do too. But yeah, the build is getting to be almost complete. I'm just doing his little bedroom here. I at first liked the plain wainscoting, but I am so glad that I went with this cottage living wallpaper. It is so cute. It is so cute. I love this so much, and honestly, it just fit so well with this style. And I do change the bed here, I will say, because this base game bed, honestly, this base game bed comes through. Okay, this base game bed comes through. She is reliable, but I was like, I'm not doing base game today. We're doing something different, and I wanted something to match that cats and dogs like dresser there. So I was like, you know what, let's just do the cats and dogs bed, because cats and dogs furniture, honestly, some of the best. Like, this bed, gorgeous, stunning, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Love the 4 posters, love the quilt. The detailing on the quilt is so pretty. And yeah, I didn't overdo it with clutter. I am deciding though with my save file that I don't want my builds to be crazy cluttered or overdone. Like, I want there to be a level of detail and being lived in, but I also don't want it to be overdone, because I want these to be playable too. I want you to be able to jump in and just play and just start playing a story with your Sims, and just, yeah, I don't know. I've never really downloaded saves and like played pre-made Sims before. I always just make my own and just make my own thing. But I don't know. What do you all do that? Do you all just like jump in and play a family? Like, have you done that before? I don't know. I kind of should give it a try probably. But I will be uploading this house to the Sims 4 gallery. It'll be under my username Luca Owens, LuccaOwens. But I will say it might be different than what it seems here in in the future, just because I will slowly update the save file over time. I think as we get new content and like new things, I will probably make some changes here and there to some builds, just to kind of freshen it up a little bit and make it a little bit more current. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Do let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. And if you got to this part of the video, why don't you comment grandpa? Because that's who lives here. He's a grandpa, you know, even though he's not really an elder yet. He's a papa. You know, I'm from the South. We say papa. Okay, leave me alone. Be sure to check out the playlists in the description down below to all of the things I talked about, like rags to riches and all that fun stuff. But that is everything. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird, and I will speak to you all next time. Goodbye, witches.